We are now live. No, we're not. This is pre-recorded. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today at Doc's Unique Collectibles. So one of the things I wanted to do today is talk about not posters. Okay, these are not posters.
Fancy posters.
Fancy posters, or what did David call them? Expensive posters or pricey posters? I don't know what he called
posters.
These are art prints. These are limited edition art prints that we get from our partners out at Sideshow Collectibles. So see, even here it says fine art prints. Nowhere on there does it say posters. David, are you watching? So the way they do these, they're numbered and they are signed by the artist. Okay. But the paper is very, very delicate. So it's unlike a poster where you can just unroll it. With these, you have to be very careful because if you're not, you can easily put a crease in it as you're unfolding it. And then if you're like me, you see the beautiful art print and all you're going to focus on is that crease or creases if you don't do this right. They are pricey, obviously for a reason. These are printed on Z-Clay paper. What is Z-Clay paper? Let me read that to you because I couldn't memorize this. I tried. It's just too much technical words here. This paper, Z-Clay, is used to reproduce artwork. In French, the term is to spray. That's what Z-Clay stands for, to spray. This is referring to how an inkjet printer works on these prints and how they're produced. So bottom line is it's based on the DPI. So when they scan the original artwork, the DPIs or dots per inch are massive. You know, it's over 300, I think. Then when they print it on this paper, our standard cartridges for a printer, for inkjet printers, there are 3 cartridges or 4: black, the cayenne, the yellow, and magenta. Magenta? Is it magenta?
Yeah.
I've always said magenta. See? Tomato. I don't know, you know. I mispronounce all these names on the anime.
Never heard that one before, but
It's magenta?
it's magenta, yeah. I mean, I've always heard it magenta. I mean, if I'm wrong, somebody correct us, please.
Yeah, you know.
I may be pronouncing it wrong, too.
So these printers, it's incredible. They use up to 12 different ink cartridges. 12. I mean, that's 4 times more than what we use. So that's why when they print it or they spray the image on this Z-Clay paper, it's just vibrant. It's beautiful. It's not your average poster, okay? And that's why they carry such a high value. But the thing is, too, they're limited edition. Like this one here that we're gonna unroll and put out is they made 300 of them, and there's this is number 265, and it's going to be a Supergirl. So I'm really excited to see this one. All right, so I've got my frame. Okay. It's on plexiglass. So one of the things I like to do first, just to make sure that there's no smudges, fingerprints. If it's plexiglass that you're going to put it on instead of a glass, make sure you use a rag that's very, very soft, a microfiber rag. That way you don't put any scratches on the plexiglass.
Is it plexi or plexi?
Plexi or plexi?
I don't know.
I thought it was plexi. I used to say plexi, but I read it up and
I don't know. I'm just
tomato, right? You guys are gonna have a field day with the comments on this one, I'm sure. But we're trying our best, right, to just show a little bit how to do these because I ruined an art print some time back. I kept it, and I can tell you there's times where I just go back and all I stare at is that smudge or that crease that I made on it. So, all right, so here we go. I like to wear gloves as well, just because the paper, it's porous. So, you know, if you start to sweat or you have some sort of grease on your fingernails, your fingertips or something, it's going to stain it as well. So really cool. See, Supergirl art print number 16, I guess. And then it verifies the count of how many
265 out of 300.
out of 300. Okay, so see how it's rolled up? Comes in its nice protector cover. The tube that it comes in, very high quality tube. So unless they throw, the forklift blade falls on it or something, it's going to protect it really well. So here we're going to go, and now I would not use any knife of any kind to unwrap this. You just got to carefully peel it off. Okay, it peels off nice and easy. Don't use any sharp objects because you will go through the paper easily. No scissors, no nothing. You could cut into the paper, and that definitely is something you don't want to do.
It's gonna ruin it.
So, see, it rolls up really quick. So you want to make sure, and don't worry about it. Oh, it's going to look horrible, because I want to show you something real quick. Once you unroll it and you put it in your frame, and it's been there for a while, look at how nice it is.
That one's a very nice one.
It's a really nice one. Yeah, this is beautiful.
That one we sold out really quick, huh?
Yep. So it'll once you lay it out and you put it in, you put the art print with its cover, and you leave it set for a while. If you ever want to switch a frame, it's already going to be nice and molded to the
nice and crisp.
Yep, nice crisp to the
beautiful
to the
poster.
Monday?
Like, it's a beautiful poster. Art print. I know, it's a beautiful art print.
So what we do is we carefully take this out. So it comes with a protective sheet of paper. Carefully take your time. Make sure you have ample amount of time to do this. Don't try to rush through it. Oh my word, look at that.
Wow.
Look at the color.
Very vibrant.
It's just amazing. Wow. Wow. I already pre-marked this frame on where I'm gonna so what I did is, this is what you're gonna use to hang it. Something started talking to my earpiece, and I'm like, what is that? And it's my phone started telling me how to pronounce Jacqueline. It's not Zikling. Now they're saying it's Jacqueline.
Well, it's French.
It is
you gotta
French.
pronounce the...
So this is where I'm gonna, this is what's gonna use to hang the frame. So I already pre-marked it, so I know what side or how to put the print inside the frame. So I typically very carefully start with one side. Nice and gentle. Watch the corners. Nice and easy. There it is. So then I kind of put one hand in the center, bring my backboard, kind of just carefully slide it in, and don't just assume everything's in place. Just make sure you're looking at the corners to make sure everything falls into place the way it should. Bingo. Then I usually just close two of the clips. Don't do all of them. Just to make sure she falls right into place.
Magnifique.
Look at that. Is that beautiful or what?
It does look really nice.
So here you'll see the signature of the artist. Right here. Then on this side, you're going to see the count again. once you see that it's all just the way it should be, you can go ahead and come in, close in all the clips, put in your the wiring to hang it, then display it over your favorite location at your office or whichever room you want to use it in your home, because these aren't just for game rooms. I mean,
They're art pieces.
Yeah,
They're
these are
a work
art
of art.
pieces. And I've seen some
They
of
really
these.
are.
I've seen some of these that have skyrocketed in price when they're really high in demand, limited edition.
Like, I really like the Justice League one. The colors
Yeah,
on it, that one's really
That's
stunning.
I mean, you see all these different colors, and that's to me what was impressive is the amount of cartridges that these printers have to be able to make this print look as beautiful as it does for the size of the artwork, right? So, in a nutshell, wanted to share that with y'all, just so you guys can, you know, if you're interested in buying these art prints from us, from Sideshow, you know, how to unpackage them, be very, very careful, take as much time as you need, choose the right frame. Many places you can get frames at. I get mine through a family-owned location. They do some really nice art framework, and you know, you get it set up just the way you want it, no creases, and man, this is just beautiful stuff. So if you have, for instance, in this case, Supergirl, if you have a Superman or a Supergirl statue or action figure, man, you can set that as a backdrop. Makes it look even more beautiful, more special. So that's what we want to share with you today. Thanks for watching. If you have not clicked on the subscribe channel, please be sure to do that. Follow us on Instagram, docs.unique.collectibles, and we also have a website, www.docsuniquecollectibles.com. So, and if you're here in the West Texas area, El Paso, come on over, visit us. We'd love to see you. You guys take care, and hopefully we'll see you soon.